All right, welcome back. We have 350 realcopstoriesvideos.com. We're coming to an end here. Please enjoy them all. Gross, vice, narcotics, all kinds of stuff. So look them up. I'm trying to cut short on that because I got a story to tell you. Work in narcotics, but we get called to investigate other things because we are a surveillance unit and the word's getting out that we can follow and try to solve crimes. We're doing DNA collection. We solve get crimes in progress, people stealing luggage, breaking into cars, all kinds of stuff. So this was something unique. This is what a little thing becomes a really, really big thing. I've told this before on my stories. Huge. Okay. I can't make a thing high enough. They told us to follow a guy that worked in a experimental lab. And the reason why they did it was after 9/11, that they thought he might be stealing radioactive material. Okay. So they wanted to see who he meets, where he goes, because there may be some kind of a connection between him and maybe even terrorists. Okay. Okay, fine. So we pick up this guy and we follow him all day. And I won't get into some interpersonal stuff. There was a lieutenant was an a-hole, wanted to pull us off. I tried to convince him, blah, 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 back and forth. Okay, fine. So we got our way to follow him. We lost him one day because he told me to pull off because he couldn't afford the overtime. And then my captain calls me and says, "What's happening?" I told him they pulled us off. Well, don't pull off. We want to go back on there. I'm getting calls from the feds on this. Well, they wouldn't tell us what was the details. They just want to follow him. Okay, notation, watch, and give it to the boys upstairs. They're doing all these big flow charts and stuff. It's none of my concern, really. It isn't. Okay, so we followed him enough times and saw what he did that they felt they wanted to detain him. Okay, because they found out he was stealing some stuff from the office through a what do you call it? I call him a dime dropper. Through what do you call it? Somebody who tells you in-house what somebody else is doing. There's a word for that. What's it called? Anyway, they'll come to me in a minute. Where somebody tells somebody that you're stealing, and then you can't retaliate against them because it's against the law anyway. We call them dime droppers, but whatever. Anyway, so they found out they knew he was stealing stuff. Okay, so here's what's happening. They told me that one morning they wanted to go by at 4 o'clock in the morning and run a test across the bottom door of his garage to see if there's any radioactivity. So we set up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and here they come. They met me in a parking lot, and so they jump in a car, and here they go. So my point guy says, "Here they come." So they park the car. Nobody's up. 4 o'clock in the morning. It's a residential street. It's quiet. One guy gets out with a long pole and some kind of thing on the end. He runs along the door real fast, jumps in his car, and they take off. Okay, we're done. Thank you. Off the way. Oh, okay. So they said so that they did that thing for that day. Okay, so we're just following a guy around. Nothing really happened. I think he met one guy. We know who he was. They called me again. Tomorrow morning we're gonna take him down and raid the house. Okay, sounds good. So they said at 4 o'clock in the morning they're going to set up, and then at 7, which legally you can do it at 7 to 10 at night, they're going to hit the house and raid the house, basically, and get him. And they said that we want to be there in case he gets mobile, that we want to stop. Okay, fine. So I had my squad out there, 9 of them, and he told me to meet behind a huge strip mall. He's got like Ralph's and CVS Pharmacy, and behind it, this is in an Orange County area, was a huge parking lot with a big wall for houses behind it. Huge, I mean huge. Okay, the strip mall must have been 2 blocks long. So the parking lot is 2 blocks long. Okay, so I go back there. And I'm sitting there waiting, and I mean, my lieutenant's there with me. He's kind of an a-hole, but he's like, ugh. Okay. This is what I saw. I even wrote it down then, and I wrote it down now so I can remember. Now, this is what, they're going to stop one guy and go one house, okay? This is what started to form up there. 4:30, 4:35, the units are arriving, okay? 5 o'clock, they're arriving. By 6 o'clock, that whole parking lot was full. Full! Let me show you what was in there. 6 large fire trucks. Pumpers with hookers, okay? I'm like, okay, I wrote this down. 2 paramedic vehicles, okay? 2 Orange County K-9 units. 2 LA County K-9 units, okay? 3 Orange County hazmat trucks, okay? They pull in there backing in, okay? 2 LA County hazmat trucks. And then, of course, once they know who, this is like, it's kind of funny because they know who they want to park next to. Does that make sense? The hazmat guys are over here because they all work hazmat. Doesn't matter what county you work at. They're over there, coffee and donuts they're eating. And you got the canines over here with their dogs. And you have the fire trucks. I mean, it's kind of neat. They're all in one spot, but they're all parking next to their homies, so to speak. Okay. Okay. And so they set up a little tent with a command tent. Okay, 6 detectives from the Orange County District Attorney's Office. Okay, 5 detectives from Anti-Terrorist Division from Los Angeles. Okay, 4 detectives from the LA District Attorney's Office, not the Orange County. See, what happened is the guy lived in LA County, but he worked in LA County, he lived in Orange County, so both entities need to do something here, because they're going to raid his office too, his actual workplace too, at the same time. So I don't know what's over there. All I know is here. Okay. See, what am I doing? So, okay, 5 Orange County local city police units. They only work 1-man units, so 5 of them. And then what's the last one? I can't think. Oh, of course, 1 helicopter. It's flying up real high. Okay. Okay. Page 2. Okay. So now so about 7:30. They're delayed in getting ready because so many people. Okay. I could have done it with 6 guys and a black and white unit to go hit the house. No big deal. Okay. So about 7:30, my guys say he's coming out. Okay. So they go, oh my God, they're coming out, coming out. So okay, well, routine. I go, get me 2 of these local police units and let's pull them over. Okay, Roger. So they're behind me and we take off. So I got their radio with me and I go, okay, just pull this car over. Here's the play. They already knew it anyway. He says, here he comes. So he's coming out. Didn't quite make it to the regular street. He's still in the housing track. And they light him up. Pulls over. They pull over. Okay. I'm way back. Okay. Here comes a hazmat truck. Okay. And a K9. Okay, now, and they're being in front of me now. I'm just back there watching. Okay. So then they're ordering him out of the car with a PA system. All right, out of the car. You know, so he backs out of the car. They put him on the sidewalk. Can you imagine 7:30 in the morning at your house and you look out the window and, you know. Okay, another black and white pulls up. Another black and white pulls up. Okay, and they're about a half a block behind him. I thought that was kind of strange. How do they do things around here? Guys on the ground. Well, there's a reason for that. The hazmat guys get out of their truck. There's 3 of them, and they got their complete hazmat gear on, and they're walking up to him. And I'm like, this looks like something out of it was Close Encounters, you know. It's weird, you know. They're you know, you're watching. Was it E.T.? Remember E.T. at his house, and those guys all had all the suits on. That's what it looked like. They're walking up, and like, whoa, you know what? Should I be tested? You know. So they cuff him, pick him up, walk him back to the black and white. That was kind of strange. Put him in there, and off he went. Okay, I don't know where he went. Okay, and then they go to the car, and then next thing I see is 2 or 3 units go by, black and whites, with a trail of cars, another hazmat truck, and they're going to the house. Okay, so my guy says, hey, they're at the house, you know, because my guys are watching the house. Go in there, they got the keys, they go in there, they're going to the house. The garage door's up, they've got all these stuff, they're scanning everything. Oh my gosh, okay. So you had the 1 suspect, the 3 hazmat guys in their suits, you had the hazmat units, you had people scanning the house. I counted around 60 people that were parked in this area, along with 10 of us, and over there was a partridge in a pear tree. Okay, everything was here. Okay, that's good. That's good. Thanks. Unbelievable. Okay, for 1 guy in 1 house. So then I go back to the command post, and they're all patting themselves in the back. Yeah, we got him. It's great. And I go, hey, do you need us anymore? Oh, good. Thank you very much. I go, just a thought here, guys. No, look at me. I go, might have been nice to be told that this might be radioactive material that he may be transporting in his car, since we're following him. Could we be in danger of doing this? We followed him for 2 or 3 days. Oh no, you were fine. We found low amounts of it, and at his office place, they found some in his drawer, but he said he picked it up by accident, and it's part of his work, and he had radioactive stuff, his clothes, because he works with it. He was wearing the improper clothing, so it didn't turn out he wasn't stealing. He was just basically loose at work, didn't really control the radioactive material he was touching, and one of the employees thought he was stealing, and so that's what we're here. Can you imagine all the manpower involved? Whew. We just kind of slid out there and took off. I thought, wow, 60 people or more. I don't know, I'm just guessing. Who the hell what that is? But anyway, so that's it. We weren't. I wasn't glowing, and some of my guys had babies after that, so everybody was okay. We weren't radioactively, you know, had a kind of a, you know, molecular problem with our body parts. But if that's the wrong term, I don't know. I don't care. I'm just a cop. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you later. Bye bye.